cool and calm. Somebody got to be, okay? Because I surely am not. Opposites attract, ain't that right, Daddy? That's why I like Dr. Damon, because he cool and calm and relaxed. You know, if I get a little frazzle, a little hurricane come in, he just calm seas that cool over the hurricane, okay? You need a calm man. If you know what I mean? If your man ain't calm, you need to be, somebody need to be calm.
Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Damon have been married to medicine's most powerful couple for years. At least that's what they wanted us to think, a solid marriage, prosperous careers, and an unbreakable friendship. However, the truth has finally come to light, and the fractures were already beginning to emerge behind closed doors. Honesty, often brutal honesty, has been the foundation of Dr. Heavenly's brand. She has defended her convictions, criticized her co-stars, and offered relationship guidance. She's been holding back, though, despite everything. In a startling turn of events, she is now finally disclosing information about Dr. Damon that has the potential to completely change the course of their idyllic marriage. Fans have been speculating that something wasn't quite right for years. Was it a tactic or a warning indication that Dr. Damon has always acted as the stable, encouraging husband, avoiding conflict and letting his wife handle the blow? The murmurs of confidentiality, the unsaid tension, everything is beginning to make sense, and it turns out to be more significant than anyone anticipated.
I'm not gonna say I hit my man in the head with a pan.
Who said that? Who said that? One of your friends?
Greg's new wife.
Did you hit your man in the head with a pan? Let's start there. Have you ever hit your man in the head with a pan?
Let me clarify.
Please.
My marriage is perfect.
Yes.
It's perfect, so why would I? Did I answer your question?
Why would you hit your man?
Yeah, right. Well, my marriage is perfect.
Correct. Even though we know.
For years, there had been rumors of infidelity and whispers about a woman from Dr. Damon's past. Dr. Heavenly consistently silenced fans who had pointed out small details that didn't quite add together. She vehemently defended her spouse in interviews, on Married to Medicine, and on her YouTube channel. He immediately clapped back at any insinuation that he might not be the ideal family man. Then, however, things were different behind closed doors. Those murmurs weren't merely idle rumors. Too many stories that will not go away, too many coincidences. Additionally, something changed even though Dr. Heavenly seemed confident in her marriage. She was now investigating the rumors rather than dismissing them. What, then, caused her to finally speak up? Because there was more to the truth than one affair. She couldn't just forgive and move on from the incident. The size was significantly larger. Dr. Damon was not merely concealing information. He had led a double life, with a secret relationship and a child that nobody knew existed, not even Dr. Heavenly. When Dr. Heavenly learned, she did not simply weep in private. Instead, she did what she does best, she revealed everything. She immediately went into full damage control after learning the facts, trying to regain control of the story before it got out of her control. According to people close to the couple, Dr. Damon had been providing years of financial assistance to a different lady, not just any woman, but the mother of his purported secret child. Infidelity was no longer the only issue. Deceit, treachery, and a whole other family dynamic that Dr. Heavenly was unaware of were all involved. This is where it becomes even more startling, though. This was a lady Dr. Heavenly knew, not just a casual acquaintance from his past. Consider the treachery. She discovered that this other woman had been a part of their life all along, in addition to learning about a secret child. Was she a close friend, a member of the family, or someone even more intimate? Although the specifics are still being worked out, one thing is certain, Dr. Heavenly was not going to overlook this. Honesty, commitment, and speaking the truth even when it caused discomfort were the cornerstones of her brand. It was her who now had to undergo the ultimate test. Would she pardon? Would she fight? Or would she do something nobody saw coming? Dr. Heavenly is definitely not the kind to endure pain in silence.
I'm sick of it, man. I'm trying too hard.
You are. You're trying for the bitches. I see.
We've been acting like this for what, 6 years?
6 years.
Now, it ain't always right. I'll be the first one to say,
Let
I'm on
that
the if you could forgive her for the lies she told on you and the fights.
I told him.
Yes, you did. You know you did.
If you know Dr. Heavenly, you are aware that she is not one to remain silent, particularly when she feels wronged. Being direct, calling people out, and telling it like it is, whether or not people agree, were the cornerstones of her brand. Therefore, she was determined to make her voice heard after learning about Dr. Damon's purported private existence. She first addressed him in private and demanded explanations. However, it was obvious that whatever was stated behind closed doors was insufficient. Because Dr. Heavenly did what she does best, rather than keeping this family issue off social media, she exposed the people to the drama directly. Fans of Married to Medicine went into a frenzy after seeing a mysterious post that contained a few words that suggested betrayal, a breach of trust, and a lack of devotion. People began speculating right away. Was Dr. Damon the subject of her conversation? Did the rumors finally catch up with them at this point? The live session followed. Dr. Heavenly pretended she wasn't giving away anything when she casually posted clues online. However, you can read between the lines when she says anything, which means she's telling you exactly what's happening without saying it out loud. Then, without warning, she made a startling remark that left followers clamoring for more information. The internet began to circulate voice notes, screenshots, and receipts. The whispers had escalated into a full-fledged eruption, with Dr. Damon's response at its core. This is when things became even more crazy since Dr. Damon had to decide whether to admit it or deny it altogether. He initially played it cool, shook it off, and wrote off the reports as just that, rumors, as most individuals in this circumstance would. However, his quiet didn't reassure anyone, and admirers weren't persuaded. If anything, it exacerbated the situation. Dr. Damon then made a mistake that left folks wondering if he had just admitted guilt. It could have been a moment of irritation or simply a poor word choice. Perhaps it was his interview response, or perhaps it was a casual comment captured on camera, but all of a sudden, rather than defending himself, he appeared to be attempting to excuse and explain, almost as if he realized something had been revealed and needed to repair the harm. What implications does this have for their marriage, then? Is this the beginning of the end for the once unbreakable couple? Can something this significant be forgiven by Dr. Heavenly? Or is she already preparing for a new chapter without hands by deciding what to do next?
I come with receipts and motherfucking invoices. No, you got lying dirty bitch. I don't even do like.
Now that the truth has been revealed, Dr. Heavenly is the center of attention. Now, her marriage, which she openly displayed as unbreakable, is being closely examined. The crucial question still stands: what will she do next? Dr. Heavenly preached for years about the value of marriage, commitment, and respect. Being Dr. Damon's dependable, strong wife helped her establish her reputation. Does she still believe in what she stands for, though, now that betrayal is staring her in the face? These days, it's not only about love, it's also about her self-respect, her reputation, and everything she's created with Dr. Damon. Walking away means destroying years of a carefully cultivated partnership, not just ending a romance. Together, let's not overlook the financial aspect of things. They established an empire. They have amassed millions of dollars, established a reputation, and established themselves as one of the most admired power couples on reality TV. Is she prepared to discard everything? However, deciding to stay with someone who has reportedly been leading a double life is much more difficult. When the cornerstone of your marriage has been shattered, how can you regain trust? This is where things become even more complicated since Dr. Damon may not be telling the whole truth, according to people close to the marriage. Yes, exactly. There might be more to this tale. Is there anything else that Dr. Damon might be concealing?
You lie. I don't, but this is what I'm not going to take on. I do. Got receipts on my husband. I do. That's a lie. It's not a lie. It's not a lie. Just because your husband cheated, don't mean mine did. You ain't got no fucking receipts on my husband.
According to insiders, he may have had other covert relationships in addition to the secret child. That Dr. Heavenly may yet be unaware of further money arrangements, additional ladies, and additional secrets. Additionally, it appears like Dr. Heavenly is preparing to deliver the decisive blow based on her recent actions. Her recent social media activity has been criticized by some followers for being a bit too calculated. "I knew something was off with Dr. Damon," someone commented. "He has always been too reserved, as if he were concealing something. Goddamned, better drag him." Another was added, "Heavenly gives relationship advice all the time, but now take a look at her circumstances. All I can hope for is that she maintains her enthusiasm and defends herself. This is crazy if he actually has a full secret child that is inexcusable," a third party wrote. Every tweet, post, and cryptic message seemed to be a prelude to something more significant. Is she collecting additional evidence or organizing more receipts? Because Dr. Damon's reputation could be ruined if Dr. Heavenly is going to reveal something even more serious. And this is by no means the end of the narrative. We'd want to hear from you all now. Do you guys believe that Dr. Heavenly need to pardon him and make an effort to mend their marriage? Or ought she to leave and start over? Dr. Damon, what about him? Is his denial credible, or does it seem like he's merely attempting to hide his identity? This is becoming messy, so please share your ideas in the comments. Additionally, remember to like, subscribe, and enable notifications because, believe me, we're closely monitoring this and you don't want to miss what comes next.